What's going on, bro?
What's up, man?
Not a whole lot. Getting down with the world of tanks, huh?
Yep. Try to at least.
Why? What's going on?
Do what?
What's going on?
Oh, nothing. I'm actually going to be doing an op where I have to grind for the Japanese Tier 10 tank, so.
Oh, okay. I've never played this game before. Can you explain it a little bit to me?
So it is a. Let me get this out of here. So it is a 15 versus 15. Basically, it's like you get one shot per round. Once your tank's dead, you can't come back until the entire match is over. You have multiple ways that you can win. You can actually win by capturing a flag, you can win by killing the other team, or you can win by time running out and whoever dealt the most damage wins the game. So, a lot of factors in this. It's not just, basically point and shoot. It is more of you have to know where to shoot. You have to take your time. You got to be able to do a lot of stuff here. And I'll give you guys a demonstration of that here in just a moment.
Ryder says, shouldn't this be on the COD channel? This isn't Call of Duty, it's World of Tanks.
Yeah. What is up, Ryder? Stuff. Yeah, I mean, this is probably one of the more addicting games I've ever played.
Really?
Yeah, that's for sure.
And it's free to play from what I understand, right?
Correct.
Console version?
So these are some of the things you have to select. I mean, a lot of it's pretty mandatory if you want to go ahead and live throughout the match. So if you take a look at the different rounds here, you have armor piercing, basically just your standard round, your standard tank round, showing that a penetration can go from 65 to 109, and it's going to do 56 to 94 damage. Moving down, you have what's called a premium round. I'll load a couple of those up just in case. What the premium round is going to do, they're going to have a higher penetration, as you can see. Like, this is a penetration of 98 to 164. So, pretty close to doubling the standard rounds penetration. Still going to do the same damage, it's just there to basically guarantee you're going to hit the other team and, do a little damage on them.
Anyone seen Slicem? Yeah, Ryder, I actually was on stream with Slicem for about 2 hours earlier today. He had some things to take care of with the family, and he said he'll be on a little bit later tonight.
Then you have the small repair kit, your fire extinguisher, and I'll show you how those work. Basically, you have multiple things that can be injured or broken in the game.
Yep.
And kind of just giving you a little walkthrough here. So your engine's right here. Engine can be taken out. If somebody shoots your engine, it'll kill your tank until it's repaired. Your gun can get
armored. Can you upgrade your
armor? Armor you cannot upgrade. But all these things right here you can actually upgrade. I think I have. Yeah, right now I have one upgrade available, which is the radio. I probably won't waste any silver on it, so just move to this one.
Hey, Wolf. I'm not sure why, but the title of the stream keeps changing. Like, it'll go from World of Tanks, like it's supposed to it'll switch back to, Mars Hero Omega with Projo and Kaden. Or it did once, it ain't doing it again.
The main picture, I don't know how to change that, but, the title's staying the same for me.
What's going on, Chid? Chid's here.
Right on. So, real quick, you can upgrade your tank. You need experience and silver, which those are at the top right-hand corner of the screen. And going back to what I was saying here, so all these modules right here, these can all be broken. Your engine, your gun, your tracks, your turret, radio, your ammunition. Your ammunition you kind of got to protect as best as possible because you can get ammo racked. If somebody shoots your ammo twice or sometimes one time, it'll blow your top and it'll take you out completely. And there's your crew members can die as well, and that's going to affect how you play.
Is that where that extra armor piercing comes in that you were?
Yes. That is right. So real quick, we're just going to get into a game.
Sure.
And I traded 3 times XP.
What's up, Chid? Say what's up, King.
What is going on, guys? Predator here. I'm actually going to be playing a little bit of World of Tanks tonight, kind of change up, show you guys what this channel is going to be about. This is going to strictly be a World of Tanks channel we're going to have dedicated to just this game only. Another one we're going to be looking for a bunch of crew members for as well, so some players that are down to play some World of Tanks. Free to play. You can invest money and make it easier to play, I guess, but it's not a pay-to-win type game. It's pay to get to the end faster.
Right, pay to win faster.
Yeah, basically. Because once you cap out at tier 10, that's your limit for a tier 10 tank. After that, you don't anything you've purchased before is not going to really benefit you.
Sure. Harsh Slycem was on earlier. He streamed for about 2 hours earlier. He had to go hang out with the family for a little while. He is going to be on in just a little bit here.
Yep. He just needed me to cover the stream for a little bit until he gets back.
I'm interested, man. I've seen World of Tanks around, that's for sure.
Oh,
I just hadn't gotten into it.
So clearly I'm top tier right now. That would be tier 5. Top tier for battle. And it looks like it goes 4 and 3. Alright, so this guy's just So the different types of tanks you have on here, that right there is light tank, and that is the heavy tank, so 3 little lines there. I'm in a medium tank.
So is that like a mixture of agility and power?
Yes.
Would be the medium? Is that what it is?
The type of tank in the game. If anybody said anything different, they don't really have an argument for it. It's a tank that can decide the outcome of the win or loss. They're a great flanking tank, so basically when a heavy's sitting there crawling, they can come up behind them and start shooting from there just to kill them faster.
Sure. Chid's requesting if we can turn the game audio down just a little bit here.
Yeah, sure.
Ready to fire on target. There's one.
Actually, I can
Ready to fire.
this way.
So is this like is this considered a MOBA, or is it sort of like a shooter, I guess? It's a MOBA?
Yeah.
Okay. You ever get down on any Steam games?
Not really. I'm about to die here.
Nah?
I wasn't paying attention.
Sorry about that.
No, you're good.
So you never got into like Counter-Strike or Dota or anything like that?
No. I was never a PC gamer.
Ah.
I was born in the console, man. You know, I had a NES growing up, and I had a Sega Genesis right after that. So,
okay. I think
oh crap! No, we're gonna go back to garage.
I think the first gaming system I ever owned was probably Dreamcast, I think.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm a little young. I mean, I don't know if I'm a little younger than you, but I guess I got into games just a little bit late. But Dreamcast, and then I got like a Game Boy Pocket, I think, before the color even came out. You know, the mini Game Boy before.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I got one of those.
How old are you?
I'm 29.
Oh, okay. We're about the same age. I'm 28. I turned 29 on October 6th, so.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Alright, so just a quick walkthrough. That was a that was a garbage game. I'll just leave it at that. I wasn't paying attention like I should have been. Okay, so I'll actually play a tier 10 next. I'll play a tier 10 medium.
Ryder, what are you asking is the SlycemGaming robot? I'm not sure I understand, man. I'm sorry if my alert just blew your eardrums out. Let me turn that down.
No, I know what he's referring to. He's referring to the Slycem that's chatting right now. More than likely, that's probably Slycem himself. Maybe? I don't know. He's got a couple people who are basically managers, if you will, for his stream. People who can help out and play some tanks, man, just to keep the channel active all the time. You know, introduce people to new games. Maybe you'll actually see something, you'll actually like it, and give it a shot.
I mean, that's the ultimate goal, right? Is to inspire people to enjoy video games and to have a place to enjoy them with other people.
Yep. That's what we're all about, man. We're all about a gaming community. I mean, everybody's a gaming family here.
Yeah. Ryder says that's the thing. That thing will ever take us over. Okay. Oh, he's still talking about. He thinks the whoever the master is the bot, right?
Yeah. All right. So I'm actually gonna play a better game this game. This is my baby right here.
So I'm assuming you have to pay to repair your tank after each battle, or?
No, it automatically does it. You gotta have the silver to take care of it, though. And here we go right here. Here's a nice little gamer tag for you guys. Turd Ferguson. Little SNL joke right there. So, I mean, there's so many different factors in this game. That's what I like about it the most. So you have, excuse me, you have your armor. And how the armor works is, let's say you got 90 degrees of armor on the front. Well, if you turn your tank, angle it towards the enemy, you've increased the factor of your armor. So it goes from 90 degrees to, let's call it 120. Or if you got 90 millimeters on the front, you angle it just slightly, it'll basically increase the thickness of your armor because the ground has to travel through an angled portion. So it's more of like a 120 millimeters.
Projo said that the game sound is still a little louder than you.
Okay. Probably what it is I turned my stuff down because you guys kept hearing my bulldog snoring.
Oh, oh man, did you catch the stream with Slice earlier today? With me and Slice?
No, I didn't. I was.
Oh man, there was people that were giving him so much crap about it. He thought it was funny though. He got a kick out of it.
I might have to switch over to my OBS here in a second. Just turn my chat volume up a little bit. Actually, I'll go ahead and do that now. Alright, so I'll just go ahead and turn that up a little bit. Looks like the Twilight Zone, man.
Hoodie Lover says, who's the content provider this time?
I am Predator. Hi, I'm Predator. It's actually my gamer tag.
Hi, I'm a Predator.
No, I'm a Predator. It's just hi, I'm Predator.
No, I know. I'm just kidding.
I don't need Chris Hansen showing up to my front door.
Right? Want a ship. How long have you known Slycem?
For about 6 months now. He's actually my manager at my store.
Right.
Store that I work at. Yep. Yep.
Frojo said the sound is better.
Alright, good deal.
These are some pretty big maps. How big are the teams again? I know you mentioned it. I'm just
15 versus 15. So 30 players altogether.
Sure. You remember Mag? Did you ever play Mag?
Mag? No, I never played Mag.
The one where it was like what was it, 132 versus 132.
Holy crap, that's insane.
Yeah, I don't remember the exact figures. I could be wrong on that, but it was over 100 versus over 100. The problem, I mean, it was great in theory. The problem though is it was just spawn kill central. That was the problem here. Oh, you're gonna make me do this the hard way.
Yeah, so you got to be careful where you shoot the tanks. Usually, whenever you aim at them, it'll kind of give you a general idea if you're going to pin them or if your round's going to bounce. So yellow means you're not going to pin them. Orange is a 50-50 chance. Basically, if your gun can roll a high penetration, and red is pretty much guarantee a pin.
Does the environment affect your shooting at all? Like, or does it just go straight through the trees? Or
It'll go through. Okay, there are buildings and such that will affect your shooting. Fences, cars, things like that. So those are things that will affect you. But as far as trees go, no, it'll shoot right through trees.
oh, okay, that makes sense. I won't tell you how many people today, you know, I feel really bad for the people in Florida and what they're about to go through
Oh my
and
gosh,
whatnot.
yeah.
But when they call and they yell at me because their internet isn't working, it's a bit frustrating. I don't know what to tell you. There's a hurricane outside. I'm extremely sorry that your internet isn't working.
Oh my gosh. Something just hit me hard.
Oh yeah, I'm about to see it. It's coming up. Oh man. Is the red bar a shield of some sort that regenerates there? Or
Oh no, there's no regeneration there.
Red? What is, oh, is that your shot reloading then? Like
which one are you talking about?
It's outside of your crosshairs on the left side. It looks
Oh
like,
yeah, that's your reload.
and then the right side is your life, like GoldenEye style?
Correct.
And there's no way to heal or anything. It's just one and done, huh?
Yep, one and done. That is it. All right.
Man. And then you just get to spectate until next round?
Yep, or you can go back to your garage and play another tank. So, typically I
In
don't
the
hang
same
around.
map? Or?
No, there's I think 18 maps altogether.
I see. So, I mean, you can't come back here and avenge your own death.
Correct.
I see.
Wow, that was horrible. Okay.
Are these tanks historically accurate tanks, or are they?
To an extent, yes. A lot of them are still like concepts that were on blueprints that never actually made it onto battlefields.
Oh, okay.
There are some that are actually that were used in combat. Like for instance, I have one. It's the T-62A, which is a Russian medium tank that was actually used all the way up until the 80s. The Chief.
I was gonna say, it's a Vietnam tank, right?
Yes.
Or tank from that era. Yeah.
Yes. So the Chieftain, which is a British heavy tank, was actually used up until the 80s as well.
Awesome. Hey, do you have that? The Call of Duty stream link?
I don't. Let's see.
Brojo, stop spamming. I'm trying to get Nightbot to click on. Hello, hello. What's up, Eternal Warrior? How you doing, buddy? Just me and Predator kicking it. He's playing some World of Tanks.
Yep.
Learning how to play.
I'm not doing very good right now, so.
Yeah, it'll be alright.
Yeah,
Ultimate Wall Caller says that Japanese tank you used was only for homeland defense.
Yes, yes it is. I don't even know if it would be good at that.
The Type 3 Chi-Nu.
Yep.
Type 3 Chi-Nu? Mm-hmm.
Oh man, this isn't going to end well. Alright, so these are the people that kind of ruined the game right here. I'll ping them. The reason why is because you're sitting back in heavy tanks, and heavy tanks aren't designed to sit back and snipe. They're not as accurate as like a tank destroyer.
Sure.
But it's just, you got to be frontline, you know. It's not one of those tanks that can sit back and do that, because now look at them. They're all rushing us now. Now, what I just did with him is I tracked him, and basically if you track somebody and your team shoots them or does any damage, you get assisted points, which
sure.
Look at the top right hand corner, and that's just going to help you rank up faster. You have what's called damage and assisted damage. Assisted damage can come from tracking and then allowing someone to shoot them, or spotting them, as long as they're visible. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up on this medium right here on the side. This is that flanking I'm telling you about. And he's going to kill me. Oh, maybe not. Okay.
Good thing he sucks. Wallcrawler says, yo, Chid, what's going on? Are the blocks and the triangles and the things on top, are those your tanks and your enemy's tanks that are remaining?
Yes. See, like right there though, didn't have enough support, mainly because our heavy tanks are sitting back. Like these guys right here, they're not doing anything. Like if I scroll over to them and spectate them, they're probably looking across the map. Yep, like this guy. He's not looking at anything, so effectively he's not doing anything for the team.
Right.
And you get a lot of these players here.
I mean, what do they just not know what they're doing, or I mean, is
most
there
of the
any
time, yes,
relevance?
Yeah, most of the time they have no clue what they're doing. Somebody just buys a tank and they're just like, "Oh, I can play this however I want." When in fact you have to play each tank for its own role. Like there's no excuse for artillery, who should be in the back here. They shouldn't be on the front line while our heavies sit back. The heavies are designed to be on the front line.
Right.
They're called heavies for a reason. They have armor and they hit hard. Now, if you look at the top, you'll notice there's different shapes. So you have like 3 lines, 2 lines, a solid diamond, and a square, and a triangle. So each one of those are going to represent different things. Heavy tanks are going to be the one with 3 lines. Medium tanks are going to be the one with 2 lines. A light tank is going to be the one with a solid diamond. A triangle is going to be a tank destroyer, which tank destroyers are usually, they hit hard, they're accurate, but they take forever to reload, and a lot of them are glass cannons, basically. They have little to no armor.
They're just beats.
Yeah, and then the artillery, which is a square, they sit back here. Let me see if I can spectate one of them. And they shoot up into the air, and a round will come and land on top of the tank that's spotted. That's the whole goal, to hit them.
Oh, that makes sense. Wallcrawler says, my favorite game that has tanks has to be Hulk Ultimate Destruction for PS2. You can destroy them.
Oh man, wait till you see this. So this medium thought he was gonna get a little cheeky and come around and kill the artillery, and artillery just dusted him. So you'll get an idea how the raw power of an artillery right here.
Let's see.
So, an
Wow,
artillery...
you just burned them to the ground.
Yeah, artillery has the ability to shoot all the way across the map when you get higher tiers. So they can shoot literally anywhere on the map. I mean, they hit really hard. Most of the time they'll hit you for most of your life. But they take forever to reload. Top tier artilleries usually take about 40 seconds to reload.
Chid says LOL Glass Canyon, literally. So they can pretty much shoot across the map, huh?
Yep. You can hide. You can hide from the artillery by hiding behind buildings or rocks or things like that. Like this guy's kind of doing right now. Like they can't hit him exactly, so they're shooting over him. But that one right there hit him. So you'll kind of see the angle of attack that artillery comes through with.
You just got to kind of lead them a little bit. And...
Yep, that's all it is.
Did you kill him before you got hit?
No. And that's the game. Finished third on team, not too bad. I could have done a lot better, but our mediums really, really hurt us. Or our heavy tanks that were sitting back.
Right, not doing their job.
Correct. But yeah, it's a long grind for a tier 10 majority of the time. I mean, it can take you about 3 weeks roughly to get a tier 10 from starting from scratch. Just playing a couple hours a night. I mean, it'll take you that long.
Sorry, apparently I forgot how to drink water.
That's all good, man.
Oh man, I hate when that happens.
I'm drinking a peace tea, and it's called Snowberry. It's actually really good.
Nice. Remember Shaq Soda? Is that still a thing?
Oh my gosh, yeah. I think something that I wish they would come out with again is Pepsi Blue. That's taking it back, way back.
I know, right? Pepsi Blue. That stuff was good.
It was, man.
Remember Pepsi Twist too? That was pretty good.
What was it?
Pepsi Twist with the lemon in it.
Yep, that was really good actually. I like weird flavors like that, man.
Right.
Actually, if you've ever seen one of those Coca-Cola machines that have the where you can have multiple flavors, you know what I'm talking about? It's like the
yeah. They have them in some restaurants where you Coke, and then they have vanilla Coke, and then cherry Coke, and then
so
whatever.
You can make it has like 132 flavors or whatever. So I like getting the orange Coke, the orange flavored Coke.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I like Sprite. I think that's good. King Kush. Don't inhale while drinking water, bro. Yeah, that was...
Man,
I had to take you back to him there for a minute.
I had some jalapeno chips earlier, man. It's really affected my throat now.
Yeah, Adam Marco says, Speaking of Pepsi, you guys remember Clear Pepsi? He's talking about Pepsi Crystal or
Yes,
Crystal
Pepsi
Pepsi.
Crystal. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he actually just came back with that. At
Yep.
least over here they did for a short period of time.
Oh, that was weird. Yeah, we got it over here as well. We actually have the original Pepsi as well, made from the real cane sugar, and then
Yeah.
we have the Mountain Dew as well.
Yep. Have you tried the Dew Shine?
Yes, and I was not a fan of it.
Yeah, it's all right. It's. I mean, you have to really understand and appreciate craft soda, I guess.
Yeah. To me, it was almost like drinking the syrup that goes into it.
Yeah. So, is the environment just? I mean, can you just roll through anything, or?
Yeah. So like, I'll run over a tree here. Big buildings and stuff, you really can't do anything to. Rocks, you can't do anything to. Oh, I don't want to get on their base. I don't want them knowing that I'm coming up behind them. But trees, small houses, things like that.
Ready to fire on target.
I see.
That one drilled straight through. They spotted us.
Yeah, I went and got me an ocean water today with my fancy dancy Sonic card.
Oh, you got one, nice.
Oh yeah.
Well worth
Shoot,
it.
I was on it the next day. I was on it. I think it was yesterday. You guys told me. I was on
Yep.
it later yesterday.
Oh yeah.
That's the deal of the century right there.
Target locked. Enemies got us in their sights.
And they told, actually, you know what? When I bought it, I got my ocean water for free because they told me that when you buy the card, you get the drink comes with it, the first one.
Yep.
They've spotted us.
He's gonna ram me and kill me.
Spitballs.
Does that do a ton of damage when you run into someone?
Depends on how heavy your tank is.
Good.
Oh, right. That makes sense. Logic.
We just dinged them. Ready to fire on target.
Just trying to outmaneuver. What I'm doing right now is I'm actually just trying to distract him.
Looks like that one went right through.
Just
for
to
your
keep
teammates to get around them, or?
just to keep him off the base, that way our guys can cap the base.
I see. Diversion.
He has better armor. I don't have a fully upgraded gun just yet, so. But it doesn't look like it's gonna do much. Our team's so
You were
bad.
talking about rank 10 tanks. Is that the highest ranking one can get?
Yes. Yep.
Those are
Tier
the
10.
5, huh?
Yeah. Matter of fact, I'll go ahead and play another one. I'll change it up. I'll go with a heavy tank.
Frojo said he didn't like the Crystal Pepsi. Why not, Frojo? What's wrong with it? I wasn't a fan of it either, and it just tasted too artificial to me.
Yeah, same here.
Why didn't you like it? What's up, Camaro? How you doing, buddy?
Camaro, man. What year? I'm assuming you probably own a Camaro. If so, what year is it?
You still there?
Yeah. Let's see. It's about to do something. Oh.
Oh, okay, that was just my internet. I thought we lost your stream for a second. Oh, he said he just doesn't like Pepsi. I understand. Adam Marco don't like Pepsi? Madness. I'm a Coke guy myself.
I don't like really that many soda products. I typically, if I do drink something, I don't ever drink dark soda.
Yeah.
So I'll drink something like Sprite or,
Some-
yeah, just things like that. Alright, so this is called a weather variant map. So there's a, a blizzard going on in this one. So this is actually going to limit your view range. It's going to make it harder for tanks to see you, basically. And it's harder for you to see them.
Oh, apparently you did lose stream for just a second. People in the chat was saying it dipped.
Oh, really? Whoops.
Yeah, it's alright. I mean, it was only for a brief second. It's fine now. You're not losing frames. I think you just lost connection for a second. Adam Marco says, I usually drink clear soda and fruit flavored soda. That's why clear Pepsi was awesome. Yep, I hear you.
Yep, same here.
The problem with that though is usually like orange soda and strawberry soda and stuff like that has more sugar than like Pepsi or Coke, believe it or not.
Yep. Soda's just
Like,
bad for you in general. You shouldn't drink it at all.
So good though. Refreshing.
Yeah.
All our artillery has been destroyed.
So you're talking about the meters on the side. So the right green bar is my health, the left one is my reload. And you can see I can see how far away the tank is, things like that. That tank right there is just gonna get annihilated.
Starvolts, you are not human. He said, I haven't drank soda in a long time. I would love a kind of warm half can of Coke. Ew. I hope that's sarcasm. Brian Lopez. Brian. That is an interesting spelling of Brian. You should become costume here. You should play costumes here. I'm not sure what that is. Starvolt says any soda burns my trust to the point I can't drink it, only sip. Huh, okay. Adam Marco says, wow, by the way, Starbucks had a few people last night talking about you bailing mid-AQ. Tisk, bro. You're already low on cool points. Shake my head. Yeah, Starbucks, why would you dip on an alliance mid-AQ? That ain't cool, man. I'm saying any soda would taste good. It was a metaphor. Oh, I understand.
All right, so like in this clip, you're getting a raw you're getting an idea of the raw power of medium or heavy tanks. They just hit harder. They're a frontline tank. I mean, you have to brawl on the majority of them.
Sure. Heavy armor, heavy damage.
Yeah.
Beaters.
Oh,
Tank
man.
destroyed. Nice. Good kill. Man, when they say weather variable, they aren't joking, huh?
No. All right, so yeah. Yeah, Panzer 100 is a hard-hitting tank.
Oh. Is there like the classic like Panzer? Is that in here?
Yep.
Okay. Starvolt says I never joined the AQ. I even told leader 1 week before that I would be leaving that day. Huh. Okay, well then I guess there were some people in your alliance that got some misinformation and were trying to put you on blast. Either way, it's all good, bro. I was just ribbing you. Nothing serious. I think Adam Marco was just ribbing you too. Adam Marco said, you know what, I'm not even going to read about that anymore.
So much better game right there. Finished third on the board.
Oh yeah, you almost need like infrared or something in the snow. Is that an option?
No. Nope.
That would be too sick, huh?
Oh yeah, so you have the blizzard map like that one, and then you have a sandstorm, which is pretty crazy too, and then you have typhoon.
Victory. Adam Marco says any excuse to rib star, lol. It's all in good fun, man. We're just having some fun at your expense, that's all. So I'm assuming that the gold, I see the silver up there, but is the gold like real currency, real money? Like you could buy credits like gold?
You can. Okay, so here's the benefits of the paying portion of it. So when you come over to the store here, you can buy premium, which premium gives you 50% on top of what you earn in the actual game. So you can get 50% more silver and experience per battle.
It's like a boost, pretty much.
You can also use gold to convert to silver. Obviously, I don't have enough. And then you can also convert XP as well. So some people will buy gold and then just convert it to XP, and then all of a sudden, boom, they can just progress forward on the tank they're on now instead of wasting time on it.
Makes sense.
That's that's all you can really do. Oh, you can also buy premium tanks like this one right here. Premium tanks, what they do is they give you 50, well, like this one right here gives 55% more silver. So this is one that will actually be a good one to have for if you are low on silver and you need to run some silver.
Sure. And once you buy them, I assume you own them. It's not like a limited thing.
What do you mean?
The tanks, like if you buy a premium tank, do you own it for a limited amount of time, or is it?
Oh no, it's yours forever. It's yours forever. It better be. Those things are expensive.
No joke. What was the conversion that you just did there on the stream?
Which one?
Did you convert some, or did you just buy something?
No. What I did was I was just kind of showing you what you can do. Is you can convert XP. And I bought an upgrade for the tank, so now I've got a little bit more powerful of a gun.
Sure.
So I'll be able to do a little bit more damage.
Oh, okay. Starvo says, I'm better but kind of tired. Was out hella late last night with some friends. Got to pull an all-nighter for AA Arena. My blood has traces of Red Bull in it right now. Dude, my blood type is M for Monster. As I said in Slicing stream earlier, I should buy stock in it.
Oh, man. I'm a Red Bull fanatic. I love Red Bull. I love Monster.
Our boss buys them for us, and they're just here.
Dang. So I got addicted to all those when I was in the army. I mean, it was like basically tobacco and energy drinks. That's all your diet consisted of.
Yeah. You're in the army, huh?
Yep, I was there for 4 years, stationed down in Fort Benning, Georgia.
Oh man, well thank you for your service. I really appreciate that.
Hey, thanks for the support, man. Our guys need it.
Oh yeah. Adam Margo says, just got home from work a little bit ago. Must be nice, bro. Yeah, Slicing was on earlier. He did about a 2-hour stream a couple hours ago. In the NCOC arena grind and some shard crystal opening. Starbolt says, I've only gotten probably 2 hours of arena time right now, only at 4 million. You better step it up, bro. If you want that Archangel, you need to put up, what does Slicing say? 6.5 to be safe? Or, you're never safe, but 6.5 minimum. I gotta ask, man, are you streaming from your bathroom?
No.
Oh, this looks like a sink or something behind you.
That is my kitchen. I have my kitchen right next to me.
Oh, okay. I see.
They destroyed one of our tanks.
I mean, streaming from the toilet would be pretty boss.
Yeah, that's my life goal.
Right?
Focus on this area. Punched a hole in their armor.
Every time you get a super chat, the toilet flushes.
We lost a friendly vehicle.
Oh crap.
We fixed the track. Let's move. They've spotted us.
Is that, that's 2 enemy tanks over there. I thought that was a friendly. They
Oh,
does not know where you're shooting them from?
nope, they don't. Oh man. This game's off to a bad start.
You took out 2?
Yep.
Or did...
Oh, I took
Yeah.
out one. I took out one.
Oh, okay. I wasn't quite caught up to the second one. It looked like his health refilled, though.
Oh no. Alright, I'm gonna leave it up to anybody in the chat. Do you want to see me run a medium, heavy, tank destroyer? What do you guys want to see?
I'm down for whatever. Star says, Predator, as soon as my internet is fixed, I'll be more than happy to join you on COD team. Not to brag, but I can snipe the wings off a fly from across the map. Okay?
We shall see about that. Heavy tank it is.
Chid says heavy.
Alright, let's go with my, what I call my Lamborghini. This is my IS-7. It's low, wide, powerful, man. Just a beast.
Cool paint, too.
Oh no, it's not that one. It's not that one.
Oh.
That's a premium tank right there.
Why does it say X2 on them? What is the little symbol next to the X2?
Oh, that's XP. So your first battle of the day, you always get multiplier 2 times XP.
Oh, okay.
So after you win, after you get a win, you get 2 times XP, and then it's gone for the day. And then tomorrow, you'll have another one. So
Like a login bonus, kind of.
yeah, pretty much. It just makes the grinds a little bit that much easier. And then some days, like for instance on Labor Day, they offered 3 times XP. And
That's cool.
for Memorial Day, they did 4 times XP. So
Sure. I can imagine on the military holidays it being a
Oh,
little
yeah.
more.
yeah. Oh man, they've got some pretty mean tanks on their team.
Starbolt says, Predator, you remind me of Stumpy. You never switched to that secondary and you got the accuracy with the assault rifle.
So, just real quick on this tank, you can kind of see, I mean, this tank is just low, it's wide, it's got great armor. Oh yeah, check that out. On the barrel, you'll see in just a second, there's a mark on there. So it's called a mark of excellence. So you can only get the mark of excellence if you average damage higher than 65% of the people who played this tank. And you can have up to 3 marks. So you get one at 65%, one at 85%, and one at 95%.
Oh, wow.
So
What's the highest you've ever gotten?
I have 2 marks on a couple of my tanks.
That's pretty cool. I mean, is that a
That's a good
is that
sign.
a global?
That just means
no,
that
I mean, is it a global leaderboard or
Yes.
is it a regional?
global.
Oh, okay.
So overall players on that tank on Xbox One.
Sure.
In order to get 2 marks, it just states that you're better than 85% of the people who play that tank, so you know what you're doing in it.
Wow.
And then 3 marks definitely means you know what you're doing in it because that requires 95%. So
Right. That means you're better than 95% of the people in that particular.
correct.
Wow, that must be a little bit more satisfying to kill people with those marks, huh?
Oh yeah. Oh crap. That was a bad shot.
What's up, Wallcrawler? Welcome back.
So real quick, you'll see what I'm talking about as far as like the heavy tank's armor. I just bounce around. Bounce another one.
So I get the different kinds of ammo down there at the bottom, but what are the other 3 symbols there?
The other 3 are going to be the repair kits. I've got 2 repair kits and a fire extinguisher. So you remember when that artillery hit that other tank and he caught on fire? Well, he didn't have a fire extinguisher, so he just sat there and burned. It'll burn for a certain amount of time too, before the flames, you know, extinguish.
Right.
With the fire extinguisher, you can put it out immediately. So another round was bounced. This guy's a tier 8 and he's trying to brawl with the tier 10. Never a good idea.
What's the, is there like diminishing returns type deal, or?
Oh yeah. So basically I've got more armor and, you know, harder hit points, as you'll see. When I hit that KB4, you'll see how much damage I just dealt on him.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll see these guys just start shooting at me, and a lot of them can't pin me because either A, they don't know where to shoot, or B, they just don't have enough penetration.
Starbolt says SDA2 is going to be lit.
Oh
like
yeah.
Me. Oh, he spotted you. Starbolt wants to know if you played the Titanfall series.
I do not.
Your bully sounds like he's having a good nap.
Oh yeah. Well, one of the 3 are.
Yeah.
Alright, so he actually did a little bit of damage on me that time. After about 6 shots, it finally took him.
This kind of reminds me of like Battlefield a little bit, like when you get into the tanks.
Yeah. Ugh.
Are you locking on, or why does the, I guess, crosshairs, for lack of a better term, seem to zoom in?
I can zoom, so I can have a better view range, you know what I mean? Like I can zoom in.
Ooh, yeah, he did nick you, huh?
And you'll see here in just a second as well. Oh.
SlycemGaming check line. Slice is in here right now. I'll definitely let him know for you though, Ryder. Starbucks says, man, I love Titanfall. The tactics and game modes like Last Titan Standing is so good. What's up, G-Zone? How you doing, buddy? He says, but can you repair the tank in battle like in Battlefield? Yeah, he's got a couple of, I guess, health kits, for lack of a better term there, and a fire extinguisher. I'm assuming they do something for your health, huh?
Yes. Well, they don't actually give me any more hit points. It's more of a, it repairs my mechanical parts of my tank. So, for instance, if my tracks go down or if my engine goes out, it can repair that, but you cannot get additional health. Once your health is gone,
Sure.
it's gone.
So you can only repair mechanics, you can't repair your actual tank.
Right. You can repair modules.
Sure. Oh, he got you.
Yep. That was a pretty decent game for me. I mean, I dealt 5,000 damage.
You guys' name you're playing is Fantastic Mopar.
And if you look right here, this is my mark of excellence. It keeps you up to date to where you're at on your damage standing. So,
okay.
My current damage standing is 68.3% better than the players who play this tank.
Nice, 68%. So you said you needed to get to
85 for my second mark.
85, right?
That's actually a pretty decent game for me. I dealt 5,000 damage. I blocked 4,800, which is pretty good. Seeing how I only have, 2,150 hit points. So that's just potential damage that was just, wiped away because they didn't shoot me in the right spot and the rounds just deflected off.
I see. Starbolts wants to know if you play AVP. He likes multiplayer on it. I'm assuming it's Alien vs.
Yeah,
Predator.
Alien vs. Predator. I don't think have they released that on Xbox One?
I don't know.
If so, I mean, I used to play it on 360. I don't think that they have it on. Oh, he just sent me a good game. Who was that? Holy cow. Alright. Pretty sure that's the 47 Ronin.
Did you ever get into Warframe?
No, never did.
Oh man, I got people actually they get the frames and they sell them for real money.
Yeah, that's what I hear. I hear a lot of people do that.
Yeah, I got like the Frost Titan. I got some stuff that is pretty sought after. I didn't actually learn that people sold their frames for actual money until recently, and then I logged into my account to see what I had. I just don't know how the trade system works. I have a lot of sought after stuff though.
Yep.
I started playing when it first came out. Mapton Corgi, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Chid says Warframe is the business. Yes, it is. Chid, you got it on PS4? I said Frost Titan. That's a magic card.
Oh.
It's not one of the frames. I forget what they're called. I just gotta sub-block. Nice. Chid, if you actually like that game, man, next time I grab some time, I'll go ahead and log in and I'll send you some stuff.
Oh goodness. Flick's in here.
Yep.
We have to take and hold the marked objective. Get to it.
Yep, it's frost. I got a few of them, man. I just can't think of off the top of my head what they are.
Oh, you're asking about can we run over buildings and stuff? Yes, you can run over small buildings. Like I just drove through a couple right there. You'll see that.
Malachi says, "What's up, everybody? Today I just got a bundle and it sucked. The Kingpin one from 5 of them I didn't get crap, but the Ultimate Crystal I got a 4-star crap, a 4-star cap." Huh.
4-star crap.
Chid says, "Sure, King, hit me up." All right, I will do.
League of Legends. I am not a fan of League of Legends. Actually, one of my buddies is a big fan of it. I think he's told me he's dropped over $1,000 in that game. Like he's a big fan of it.
Yeah.
Enemies got us in their sights. Good clean hit. Ready to fire.
Chid said debatable.
Piercing ammo.
Mapping Cordy said must be Glock or Clock.
We're taking the enemy base.
Not sure what that means.
That's gotta hurt.
I mean, I see what you did there. I'm just not sure what it means.
They destroyed one of our tanks.
Oh my gosh, this guy's armor. I'm dead. Can't do anything against these tanks, man.
The radio man is down. The radio's almost dead.
Oh, that's why I hate lower tiers. I didn't use the environment that well.
Projo, yeah,
wrecked.
Projo said nice use of environment.
Oh, I got wrecked. Oh man, I'll play this tank just because it's fun.
Mr. Buzzard, that is actually Frojo. That isn't Slicem. Thanks, Doc. Appreciate it, buddy.
Yep, they did get me. And then, like I said, Frojo, you know, if you want to, here in about 15 minutes, if you want to take over the stream, if you're able to, you're more than welcome to. I know a lot of these people do want to see the MCOC, so it was nice to get this game out here, though, that's for sure. You know, kind of get a little bit of exposure on it. This game is a lot of fun, especially since it's free. I mean, anything you get is going to be that's free. You can't really complain with it.
Right.
I just love it because there's so many different roles you can play, so much that has to do with the game. There's when you start breaking it down to the fine details, there's just so much involved in this game. Angling, side scraping, and I'll show you what side scraping is here in just a second as soon as I get into this battle.
Okay.
Side scraping is a maneuver that you want to use, so basically whenever you come out, the only thing you expose is an angled side of your tank, and you're able to get a shot on somebody, but all it's going to do is whenever they shoot at you, they're either going to hit your tracks or they're going to hit the side of your tank and it's going to deflect off. So it's not going to actually penetrate you and do any damage, it's just going to deflect the round away from you.
Sort of ricochet.
Yep.
Our mission is to capture and hold the marked objective. Let's do it.
Alright, so these guys' ways here. So an example of side scraping would be if I have a target directly in front of me or right over here. Let's see if I can angle this a little bit better. So what I'm doing now is you kind of angle your tank just slightly, and whenever you back off until you have a shot, like this, you'll shoot. But the only thing they can see off your tank is this portion of it, this side.
Oh, okay. I'm waiting for it to catch up in stream.
Yeah.
No good. Didn't go through. Enemies in the base. Push them out.
But that's not what this tank is designed for. Only certain tanks are able to do that. Primarily heavies. Well, I know not to eat any more jalapeno chips before I get on the stream.
And they give you heartburn?
No, it's just my throat's irritated.
Enemy tanks
Oh.
in the base. Get rid of them.
It's like scratchy.
Are they the jalapeno Cheetos?
No, they're Doritos.
Oh, okay. They never had those. Those jalapeno Cheetos, that you know which ones I'm talking about?
Yep.
Those are so good.
Enemy gunners in their sights.
That's why I love. This is why I love this tank, man. You'll see in just a second. Really fast, really agile.
Holy cow, you're flying.
Able to circle tanks and do a little damage to them.
Looks like that one went straight through.
Holy
Oh,
crap. That tank is fast.
That got him. Dropping target.
come on, hit him.
They've spotted us. Got him.
And this heavy came around the corner and just smacked me.
Ready to fire. Didn't penetrate their armor.
No. Those Japanese heavy tanks, man, they have so much armor and they hit so hard. It's almost to a point to where it's unfair.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a medium tank for you though. That's a lot of fun to drive. They're quick, fast, as far as shooting wise, everything about them. It's a lot of fun.
It says you guys need to go to B-Dubs and have some blazing wings. They're the bomb. I don't know what B-Dubs is.
Buffalo Wild Wings. So I've been there,
okay.
and I've done the Blazing Challenge, and
Yeah.
I did that in Richmond, Virginia, when I was stationed out in Fort Lee, and I'm actually my picture's on the wall out there.
That's cool. What was your job in the military?
I was initially I started off as an MP, but on the way to training, they're just like, we need supply guys, so who's willing to do supply? Well, nobody really wanted to raise their hand. And they said, well, there's a $20,000 sign-on bonus. Who wants to do supply? And then
Everybody's hand went up.
about 8 people's hands went up, including myself. So I took it, and I'm glad I did because I had a lot of fun in it, man. The cool thing about being a supply was when I worked in the armory, anytime anybody brought a weapon back that was malfunctioning, we would have to repair it before we gave it back to them. And then we'd have to replace it and then test it before we gave it back to them. So I got to shoot a lot of cool weapons. I got to shoot the 50 cal sniper rifle. I got to shoot the Mark 19, which is an automatic grenade launcher. And if you're familiar with what a 203 grenade is, it shoots at a belt-fed chain. So if you're not familiar with it, the 203 is the undermount that goes on an M16 and shoots out the little round grenades.
The noob tube.
Yeah, a noob tube, in other words, is what people would call them. So it shoots that exact same round at an automatic rate. So you grab the handles, you lay on the trigger, and it's just and it just shoots the grenades out.
Oh, wow.
At a fast rate. And then I got to shoot the 50 cal machine gun. But the coolest thing I got to shoot was the javelin. That was freaking awesome.
I bet.
The only reason I got to shoot the javelin was because I actually scored the highest score on the PT test for that quarter, and my supply sergeant came up and said, well, we just repaired a javelin. Since you got the highest score, you're gonna go actually test it.
Nice.
So it was pretty cool, switching it over to the indirect fire mode, locking onto the tank shell that was out into the field, and then you just you fire it, and it just kind of, it feels like about like a kick of a shotgun. Launches out, shoots straight up in the air, went up about 350 feet, and then it kicked down and then came back down and hit the target on top.
Oh, wow.
And then they're like, well, you only get to shoot one, and I was like, well, I kind of figured. the rounds individually, I believe they're like $65,000 for one round.
Holy crap!
Yeah, so I'm just in there thinking like, I just shot more than my yearly income.
Right.
I just shot more than what most people's income. And I was sitting there thinking, man, I wish I could just take it back and go pawn it off and buy a car.
Right. Be like, hey, instead of letting me take this shot, just buy me a car.
Oh yeah.
You save yourself 20 grand.
Yep, and then also since that PT test I scored so high on, I was one of the 5 members that got to go to airborne training, so I got to jump out of an airplane as well. The C-130.
Oh, that's cool. A C-130, that's like an attack out.
No. There's difference. There's the C-130 and then there's the AC-130. The AC-130 is the armed AC-130. That's the A in the front. So the AC-130, it's a little bit different. It's the same plane. It's just armed with cannons and machine guns.
I see.
Matter of fact,
Starbull says he's going to be joining the Air Force. He hopes to end up being a drone pilot. That's respectable. Awesome.
Here's the thing, man. When I was in the Army, we used to give the Air Force guys a lot of crap.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
call them the Chair Force?
Yeah, well, and here's the thing. If I could do it all over again, I would definitely join the Air Force. Here's why.
Yeah.
So, we went up to an Air Force base for some training, and while we were there, we got to see their barracks. We got to see the food they ate. You know, it's just things like that, and it's like, whenever I walked into the chow hall, and they're like, well, what kind of omelet do you want? I was like, you guys get omelets? Like, that's ludicrous. And then I walk into the barracks, and their barracks are just super nice. You know, king-size beds and...
what?
Yeah, all kinds of good stuff.
These aren't officers or anything. These are just the
just,
infantry?
Well, the standard enlisted, lower enlisted. Yeah. I even went to my commanding officer, and I said, sir, I think I have the wrong room. And he's like, no, you don't. Here's what my room looks like. And I walk in there, and he's got a freaking jacuzzi hot tub in one of his. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. So this is what it's like to be in the Air Force.
Adam Marco. Adam Marco says the Chair Force. Is that a slice and stream joke? Ha ha ha.
It is a common thing that they are called the Chair Force.
I said Air Force, not the Cheer Force.
At the end of the day, though, I respect every branch, you know, and all the people who serve in it. We're all brothers and sisters. We all fight for the same exact reason. That's, you know, for the people of our nation.
Oh yeah, you know, it's all towards one cause, and
yeah.
Anybody that serves in any branch is a better man than I, and I'm not afraid to admit that. So, they have my respect. Any man or woman. Alright, man. Well, I'm just about to get off work. I gotta lock everything up and clean everything.
Right on.
And get ready to go home. It was good talking to you, man.
For sure.
I'll hop on later if you're gonna be on.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna switch over to Call of Duty here in a little bit, but I just wanted to take over this mainstream for a little bit, kind of get a little bit of exposure for some World of Tanks and show you guys what this channel is gonna be about.
Absolutely. Did you make it to where people can call in when you're on the Xbox for Call of Duty?
I don't know exactly just yet. I'll have to check on that.
Okay. Alright, well yeah, let me know, man. Have a good one.
For sure, dude.
Alright, buddy.
See ya. And that is the power of the premium rounds and the medium tank. Oh, yeah. And that is a tank destroyer. Oh, man. Green Beret. Holy cow, man. I met a couple Green Berets. They're actually pretty cool. And yes, I say at the end of the day, it's kind of a Missouri thing. People around here say it. I'll tell you what though, a lot of the cooler guys that I've met were the special forces. I met a couple Delta. I met a few Force Recon guys, Navy SEALs. They came through me to get some of the equipment they needed to go over into the combat areas they're going into. A lot of them were classified areas that I wouldn't be able to discuss with anything or anyone. But it was really neat seeing some of the equipment and stuff they got to use. A lot of them were testing out a new body armor, which is like a flex plate, and the little Kevlar pieces were layered like scales on a reptile. The whole concept behind it was, with a normal Kevlar plate, if it shoots, it cracks and it affects the integrity of the plate, and you know they can take 1, 2, maybe 3 shots if you're lucky. But with those scales, if you shot that one piece, it was just going to affect that one piece and not the entire plate. So you had a little bit more protection to work with. And they also had a ripcord on them. A ripcord is basically it's a tension cord that runs through the neck piece here around the back, and it zigzags through and it loops through. So if they get into a tight area and they need to get out of there quick and they can drop 30-40 pounds immediately, they grab that cord, they rip it, and the armor plates and everything just fall apart and they drop off. So they're able to get out of an area real quick. Thanks, Frojo. That was a pretty good win. I didn't think we were going to actually pull that one out. This guy right here did really well. And I actually believe that the E5, I have that one. We were talking about the AC-130 earlier. Yes, that is the exact same gun that is on the AC-130, the 120 millimeter. So that's the gun you will see on the AC-130. They put it in a tank, and the cool thing is whenever they're flying over and they shoot the either the 120 or the 105, that will actually lift the tank up in elevation about 3 to 4 feet, depending on the angle they're at and everything else. But whenever they shoot and they're circling around and they shoot, it'll literally lift the plane up just a slight bit. Ranger, I was right next to their training grounds. I was offered a position to go through it, but didn't really see the point of going through Ranger School as a supply guy, so it didn't benefit me. So I said, give it to somebody who would. Alright, Frojo, do you want to take over the stream and play a little bit of MCOC, or do you want me to keep going? Just let me know. I'm going to play one more game in my god-awful Japanese baby tank here. Alright, man, sounds good. And I'll be available for the Skype call. Whenever you do decide to hop in there and start streaming a little bit, I'll be able to, keep up with the chat as much as possible. I'll still be playing this a little bit as well, but it'll be a lot easier. Another pretty cool thing I got to do while I was in was I got to ride in the M1 Abrams tank, which, oh man. I mean, excuse my language, but if you don't get a boner out of riding with that thing, you're definitely not a man. That thing is just, it's just insane. It's fast. Just feeling the power of it, the entire tank just shake whenever you shoot the main cannon on it. It's unbelievable. And I'm over here by myself. We're gonna lose this game. Come on, guys. Yeah. So the Abrams, they have the Mark 19 grenade launcher on them. They have the 240 Bravo light machine guns, then the main cannon. And when all those things are going off at one time, holy cow. Just pure sex kitten right there. It's just awesome. All right, Wallcrawler. Which console are you gonna play on?
Fire on target. We've lost a track. That one drilled straight through. Dropping target. Loaded and ready. Penetration. Track repaired. Drive on. Loading armor-piercing rounds. Penetration. Good clean hit.
Xbox. Which Call of Duty are you gonna play? Are you gonna play Call of Duty 4? Black Ops 3? Which one are you gonna play, man? Shoot me a friend request. My gamer tag is Hi, I'm Predator, which is right there at the top there.
Locked on. We've just taken this. Friendly vehicle destroyed.
Crap.
Enemies got us in their sights. TP shell ready. Looks like that one went straight through. We finished him off. We lost the track. Unlocking target. Looks like that one went right through. Track's up. Let's go.
Oh yeah, man. You should have saw my bags when I got out. Being a supply, I got to keep a lot of cool stuff. I still got my gas mask. Got a lot of ACU uniforms.
Penetration. Out of armor piercers. Locked and loaded.
Man, those guys, those scout snipers in the army, man, those guys are in some serious shape. Those guys were constantly in the gym just working out nonstop.
Enemy in sight. We've got a lock. They've spotted us.
And he got me. Yes, yes, I know. They say penetration. Everybody get their laughs out. That's a pretty good little game. Sweet. Alright guys, that is going to wrap it up for me. I'm going to let Frojo take over the main channel now, and he's going to play some MCOC. You're telling me I'm like 6'2", extremely athletic. Real quick, Star, what are you training as far as MMA? Because I fought MMA for about 4 years. I trained for 6 and fought for 4. Ultimate man, if you're still there, what is your gamer tag? Just let me know when you're ready, man. I'm going to continue to keep talking with these guys for just a moment. And by the way, guys, I do appreciate you guys watching, hanging out for a little while, checking out the game. We got 11 likes on the video. That was pretty good. 9 fights and won them all. It's pretty good, man. I lost my first fight. That was probably the most memorable one. The guy beat me to a submission, and I learned from that. So. When I ended up was 14-2. Lost 1 to submission and 1 to decision. Alright guys, well, I appreciate you watching the video. I'm probably going to come back here in just a moment. You're only going to be able to hear my voice this time. I'll join the Skype call with Frojo here. So Frojo, whenever you get all finished up there and you start the Skype or whatever, just shoot me a call and I'll go ahead and answer it and help out a little bit here. But until next time, guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Don't forget to hit the like button before this one ends, and share the video if you can. It'd be great. See ya.